Happy hump day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We're getting ready to leave our Huntington Beach hotel. It's been fantastic staying at the Paseo here right on Huntington Beach. And I wanted to leave you, before I leave here, with a couple of thoughts. So first, here we go. I'm putting this into the chat. If you haven't yet heard me talk about signing up for my Fear Dragon series, please do. So the link is in the chat, or the link is if you're watching this on, oh, thanks, Val. If you're watching this on Facebook, we've pinned it, and I'll pin it again in here. It's a free video series that I'm absolutely so proud of. It's called How to Tame Your Fear Dragon. It's free. It's free, and it's still free. And there's 3 short videos, are about 20 minutes each, and also includes a transcript so that you can read it if you don't feel like watching the whole thing, plus some play sheets so that you can work along with the videos. They're all about what's going on with you right now. How are you feeling? I've been listening to you. So I've created these videos specifically for you. And I really hope you sign up and grab them. Thank you guys so much. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Robert, John, Brian. So good to see you. Oh, Victoria. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the great thing that I'm also very excited about, when you sign up and you get my email that comes with the video, you'll get a link to join our community. There's a free section in our community just for you. And we can talk about, oh, Chris, nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better. We'll talk about your questions about the video series. All right. So we talk about how fear gets a grip on us, how fear manipulates us, but that fear is our friend. Fear is just a part of us. It's a part of us that is here to keep us safe, to keep us thriving. And I mean, keep us surviving, but not thriving. So we want to get a grip on what's going on with our fear. What's our fear trying to tell us? Discern whether it's a clean fear or a dirty fear, and then move on. Make our choices and move on. Yes, thank you, Avery. People have been talking in the community about what's going on with this. So, and they ask questions and we can respond. I can respond to them directly. We can respond as a group in support. So check it out. Oh, thank you, Ken. Check it out. Please sign up for the videos and see because fear has a lot of faces. We talked about this yesterday. Faces of fear are very sneaky. They appear so reasonable. They appear so normal, like resistance. We think we're being really reasonable about how we're resisting making a change or doing something that might be good for us that actually we want to do. Like go to the gym or try to eat more healthy or something like that. Take a walk. We talk ourselves out of it. That's resistance. Resistance is a face of fear. What would happen if you changed? What would happen if you tried it? All these little things. Well, I might get sore. I might hurt. Or I can't eat any of my favorite foods ever again. Right? We say these things and they're not true. It's not desperate. So what if you get a little bit sore? So what? That's what it takes to get you towards where you want to go. Anger is a face of fear. Being a bully is a face of fear. Being a victim is a face of fear. Did you know boredom was a face of fear? We talked about this yesterday. There's no reason for anyone to be bored in this day and age. We have so much access. Boredom is keeping us in the cave of complacency. We don't move out of that. We stay safe in the cave. We don't, nothing ever happens. Get that. Nothing ever happens. It's like Nemo's dad always keeping him at home, not even letting him go to school because he wants to keep him safe. So today, here, let me flip over to my note, though. I wanted to talk to you about something else. And if you want to go, if you just watch the videos, sign up for the videos, you can see, you'll get all of this that we've been talking about. I wanted just to mention something about creating a positive mantra, which is super important for you to say, to create a better thought for yourself. The thought shouldn't be too big. Let's not create a thought you can't believe, because if you create a thought you can't believe, your brain is just going to go bullshit, and it's not going to help you. Say you want to try to write a blog post and you tell yourself, I'm going to become a Pulitzer Prize winning author. Your brain's going to go bullshit. But if you say, I'm going to create a blog post and I just want to help people, I just want to share this, and it'll be really good for me just to share this or to help people, that you can believe. That's like, yeah, okay, that is true. That's a good thing. Or I'm going to create a blog post and just see what happens, because this is a dream of mine, right? I know I'll feel better when I do this. That's one of mine. I know I'll feel better when I do this. I know I'll feel better when I do this, fill in the blank. When I take care of this, I know I'll feel better. Yeah, I'll feel better. Let's do that. So create a better thought. Think of it as steering your ship. And your ship, you're the captain of this ship, and the ship is heading for an iceberg all the way over there. But if you just shift a little wee bit right here, you end up in a completely different place. Instead of a disaster or a life of boredom, you end up way over here on a beautiful tropical island having a great vacation. Right? So you don't have to make a massive 180 to make a big difference. If you get anything from me these days, right now, doing all these lives, if you get anything from me, take this piece. It doesn't take a massive shift to make a massive difference in the end. Does that make sense? You're the captain of this ship. You can decide. You get to decide. And I'm here to support you. The community will support you. Sign up for these videos. Here, I'll put the whole thing, because I'll put the whole thing back into the chat. But sign up for the videos. They're free, absolutely free. And take a look for yourself, and then share it with a friend. You can fix the rudder. You can fix it. Right? Sign up for the videos and share it with a friend. Do me a big favor. That would mean a lot. Share it with somebody you want to talk to them about it. Hey, you check this out too, and then we can talk about it. Or we can join the community and talk about it. See what we think. Shift the way we're thinking. It's just shifting the way you're thinking. But it doesn't have to be a 180. It just has to be a little wee bit, and you can change everything over a little bit of time. All right? Think about that for a minute. Wouldn't that be amazing if you could just make a little shift in your thinking? Maybe you're so used to thinking, I can't do that. You have this old belief like, well, I've tried and it doesn't work. I've tried and it doesn't work. The only difference between someone who succeeds and someone who doesn't is that they just try again. They just get up one more time. They just get up that last time that gets them to where they want to go. Everyone gets knocked down. Everyone gets discouraged. Everyone goes through really dark times. Everyone. Nobody gets out of this without going through some dark, dark times. The only difference is some people get back up. And that's what I'm here to do. Give you a helping hand. Help you to get on the path you want to be on. And it's a smoother path. It's an easier path. It's a much more enjoyable path. All right. Take a look at these series of yes. Thanks, Chris. Yes. Thanks, Victoria. Thanks, Claire. Right. And I know that I'm seeing comments in a delay. So if I'm not responding instantly, I'm sorry. It's just that I get these much later than you've actually submitted them. So a few minutes after you post them, I see them. So I apologize for that. It's not that I'm not looking at you. It's just that sometimes that happens. So thank you. Thanks, Victoria, for saying this. Brian, you're so right. The brain can be really creative, but we want it to create in the direction that gets us to where we want to go, not to keep us in the cave of complacency. The brain can also, and the brain will, it skews towards the negative. Did you know that? Our brains are designed to hold on to the negative. Why? Because it keeps us safe. It wants us to not do anything new because it just wants to propagate the species. This is called the amygdala, this teeny little piece of the brain that's way back here. It was formed millions and millions and millions of years ago. And the only thing it was designed to do is to get us to survive. It didn't want us to be happy. It didn't care about being creative. It didn't care about having a good life. It didn't care about anything but keeping you in a cave where you could be safe. So the brain has developed all around it. We've got these big, gorgeous brains. They're a beautiful tool. They are terrible It's a terrible master. Don't let it run your life. You control your brain. You're not your brain. You're so much more than that. So if you understand that the brain is going to skew itself towards the negative, and we have to make it go positive, that's just, oh, okay, that's not me. That's not my fault that my brain thinks like that. It's just something I need to know. So then I can instead choose to look a different way. I can choose to have a different outlook on this. I can choose a new belief. And you absolutely can. And we can support each other doing this because sometimes it's easy to forget. It's easy to forget. And that's understandable. So, yeah, your ego is not your amigo. Don't let your brain tell you that it is the truth. You need to question your beliefs and say, why am I believing that I don't deserve this? Why am I believing that I'm not smart enough? Why am I believing that everything's bad luck? Honestly, and I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to be hard on you, but the truth is, negative thinking is lazy. It's easy because that's the way the brain is skewed. The brain is kind of designed to stay negative. It takes so much more to be more positive. It takes more to believe in yourself. It takes more to change the way our brain thinks. It's the default is negativity, and we get to choose on making it positive. So first of all, though, you need to understand these faces of fear. The faces of fear are there to keep you in the cave, and they can feel very reasonable, like perfectionism. Well, I just want to make it better. I just want to do the right thing. I don't want to make a mistake. That's a good thing. No, it's not. It's impossible. You're setting yourself up right there not to ever do anything. All right, so we're human. We're supposed to be messy. We're supposed to be imperfect, and we need to love each other anyway. But start to understand your brain. Start to know what the faces of fear that are prevalent in your life. And once you're onto them, they start to dissolve. They lose their control over you. And this is so amazing. Once you see behind the face of fear, you can get to what's really going on. What's the limiting belief under all of that? And most limiting beliefs were formed when you were like 3, 5 years old. Your 5-year-old's running the show. Is that okay with you? All right. So, and I love Zig Ziglar, Brian. He's awesome. But positive thinking can get really frustrating because it's not positive thinking alone. We need to combine all these cool things to create an engine that keeps you moving. Right? So we get down on ourselves when we say affirmations and it doesn't work. And we're like, I'm not strong enough. I'm not good enough. Something's wrong with me. I can't. It's just that you need to combine a few tools and you need to understand what the brain is doing. That's what I want to teach you in this free video series. Please just sign up for it and watch it. I swear, once you watch it, you'll never see things the same way again. And that's going to be amazing. And I share, you'll get emails from me, and Avery took all these notes that I created for you and made them beautiful in these downloadable PDFs. And it's all free. Here's one last thought I wanted to leave you with before we have to check out. I talk about how to right size that fear dragon, because when you get really, really freaked out, the dragon gets huge and sits on you and you can't do anything. So I share with you what to do to right size the dragon, get him smaller, shrink him down. And here's another brain fun fact. Fear and gratitude cannot exist in your mind at the same time. They can go back and forth, but they can't be there at the same time. So you want to break fear's grip on you when you're full on into some deep, deep sadness and fear, or a massive freak out. What are you thankful for today? Can you breathe? Do you have any food in the fridge? Do you have someone you could call? Are you alive? What can you be thankful for? Is there a roof over your head? Now, I know sometimes that's not true. I've had a time when I didn't have a roof over my head. Well, I had a car. I was living out of my car. There's always something to be thankful for, even if it's that you can be thinking these thoughts right now. That you're not dead yet. That there's something else you still could do. That's something to be thankful for. Could be thankful for that somebody you care about is doing okay. Thankful for there's birds, there's a beautiful flower. Okay, Brian, thanks for being by. Anyway, when you start to go, what am I thankful for? The fear starts to lose its grip and it gets a little distant from you. And now you can start to really take care of yourself and do the other tools that I've shared with you. So yeah, we got to go. But I wanted to leave you with that. Fear and gratitude cannot exist in your mind at the same time. So a great way to kick fear out is to just keep thinking about what you're grateful for. List them. Find anything. Okay? Please get this video series and please share the link with somebody else that you think might be well. Maybe put it on share it in a group in the social medias that you think might appreciate it. That would mean a lot to me. I really would. I appreciate it. All right. Aw, you're so welcome. Thank you for saying thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right. You can ask me questions, join the group, get those emails, check your spam folder, make sure you find them, and I'll talk to you soon.